right, welcome back to the River's Edge in Davenport with one victory in hand, with the Blues Junior Varsity routing the Ames Cyclones by a score of 10-0, but it wasn't that close. And we're just a minute or two away from the start of the varsity game. We'll have the player introductions, playing of the national anthem, and then we'll get set with a very, very important game between the Ames Cyclone varsity and the Blues varsity. They are adjacent one another in the standings. The Blues have a record of 9-8-2. The Ames team has a record of 8-9-1, I believe. They played one fewer game and have 3 fewer points than we do. So this is a key game in terms of who's going to sneak into those 6th, 7th, and 8th playoff spots, Rich. So this won't be as easy as the JV game.
No, 100% no, and you're going to have to hope that the boys come out ready to go from the opening whistle and puck drop, because it's going to be vital to gather those points against teams that are close to you in the standings.
If you win, you just go to those standings and look, because you know you're gaining on somebody.
Right.
If you lose, well, somebody's gaining on you. And it really looks like it's shaping up to be 4 teams are in, unless, just something really unusual would happen.
Sure.
But there are 6 teams going to battle for the last 4 playoff spots. The Blues are one of those 6 teams. I'd say they're probably, their chances right now are a little better than they were a couple weeks ago. They've had a couple of good weeks.
Yeah.
And actually your JV team, before we leave them completely out of the picture, they now in the last 8 games have 6 wins and 2 overtime losses. So that is a total of 14 out of a possible 16 points, and that's moved them up in the standings quite a bit, albeit we still have games, other teams have games in hands on us, but we're in pretty good shape. We have a game tomorrow, obviously, against an Ames team that's certainly having problems, and then we have Cedar Rapids and 2 against Fremont. So, as all of us old farmers from Iowa say, make hay while the sun shines.
You got that right.
I grew up on a farm in Chicago. I bet you didn't know that, but
a funny farm? Is that what is that what we're going to go with?
All right, we've got a big, lively crowd today.
Yeah, senior night.
Yeah, had a nice ceremony, a little bit marred by the fact that they couldn't get the audio to work on the video, but I would recommend, I said this before before we closed off our first part of the presentation, was I am quite certain that they will put that video up on the Blues Facebook page, and it's worth a watch, because the music and the video is a lot clearer on the computer than it would be looking through netting from 75 feet away. So.
On an inflatable screen, although that screen is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And before we get going here, I wanted to throw a huge thank you and shout out to Jana Patton, who had to read the bios and stories of all 9 seniors without losing her mind over there and breaking down. She had to turn around and face the wall for a little while. We really appreciate her. All right, to the announcements.
Forward number 15, Zach Wilson. At forward number 21, Grafton Linder. At forward number 48, Wyatt Payne. And in net number 15, Tobin Weaver. And now the starting lineup for your Quad City Blues. On defense, a senior from Moline High School, number 21, Johnny. linesmen are Colin Buddick and Austin Whelan. And now would everyone please remove your hats and rise as you are able for the singing of our national anthem by our very own hockey mom, Michelle Rosebro.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the homeless
All right, we are just about ready. Referee Ron Wicks, and who's the other one? Carlson.
Carlson? Sorry. Saying it
and
without my mic on.
Whalen is again going to work the lines along with who was it that did the
Waddick.
Waddick? Yeah, he'll be the other linesman. So this Ames team they played last night, and they played just the ultimate in a defensive battle with the Mason City Mohawks, and no score at the end of regulation. They went to overtime, and one of the Mohawks scored with about 3 minutes gone in overtime. So the Mohawks got 2 points. Ames got 1 point for their overtime loss, but they never did dent the twine last night.
Wow.
So they'll be looking to pick that up a little bit today, and they're going to have to in order to beat the Blues, who I suspect are more motivated than usual.
Yeah, absolutely. Senior night festivities done. Time for the real fireworks. Let's go, boys.
And there's the puck drop. Nienhuis plays it at center ice, gets it to Conrad. Conrad to Quinn over the blue line. Plays it off the wall, trying to get it to Conrad, and now Ames comes back. 2-on-2. We got a man goes down. That was Chase Young. Lost an edge there, but is up. The puck in the corner in the blue zone. And here is a pass right across the middle. A dangerous pass, but the Blues get it out of there and send it back to center ice. I didn't like that pass. And Nienhuis loses it. Here's Pink going to get in. Shot saved by Starr. Wyatt Pink, number 48, junior forward for Ames, and that's a name we're familiar with because he's a 3-year starter. Played some varsity as a freshman, and we remember him back when he was a Bantam, one of several really good players for Ames.
He's fast.
Now the Blues try to play it off the wall, and it's tipped up into the screen. I guess they're going to rule that it was Nienhuis that put it off the screen, although as it was coming down.
No. They correctly. It did get tipped out by the Ames player, although it may have gone out regardless.
Yeah, he got it, so Face-off is outside the Blues blue line.
Husky, Quack, Honert, Blunk, and Peters are your 5.
Puck comes to Peters. At center ice, maintains control. Now he's just going to dump it in. It goes all the way into the corner. Picked up by Ames in the corner. Sends it out, and it gets out to center ice. Be careful over there, Lucas. He's getting
hounded by number 91.
That's number 91, Isaac Flory, who also is a good player, whose name we remember from last year. Puck is sent up and off the glass, and Blunt sends it across. Now here comes Ames back. Pass overhead to Flory, number 91, down the left wing boards. Tries a centering pass. It's knocked off of there by Blunk and sent around by Husky to the far wall. Kept in at the blue line. And now Peters gets it out of the zone and dumped right back in as Ames has to tag up. And now the Blues, Blunk to center ice over the red line. Dumps it into the zone. Blues going for a change. That's Filion over there in the corner. Now the puck comes free on the slot, but nobody there as Patton was the only one back. Now that's Corcoran over there on the left boards. Stops one rush, puts the puck into the corner. They battle for it. Decker gets out of the zone. It's going to go back into the offensive zone, but picked up there by Ames. Weaver, we saw a lot of him in the first game, knocking our guys all over the place. Big boy. Centering pass right in front to
goal.
Beckwith. Now kept in by Decker. Now here comes, they try and get it across, and it's dumped up into the Blues bench. So we'll have a face-off at center ice, or at least outside the blue line. And it looks like they're going to change again. The Conrad line back on. And back on defense, we've got DeYoung, and that's Blunk still out there, I believe.
Yeah, he traded out again.
Okay. Blunk handles it just inside the blue line, over to DeYoung. Sends it out along the boards to Beckwith. And it's sent all the way in, and that's going to be an icing against Ames. First icing of the game coming with 14:20 left, no score.
I thought they were going to wave that down. Blunk kind of Tyrannosaur armed that one and didn't try real hard to make a touch on it. I thought they were going to call that not an icing, but at least from my angle. Same lines.
97 Conrad going to take the draw, try and win it back to the defense. No, puck. Now they chase a couple of the wingers back out of the circle. Puck is dropped. Controlled by the Blue. No, now it's taken away by Ames, and they look to come out of their zone. Now here's a man in front.
Oh, what a save!
Great save by goaltender Tobin Weaver. We hadn't mentioned his name, but Tobin Weaver made a great save on, that was number 90. Was that Isaiah?
Conrad, yeah, 97 Conrad.
Well, he's just beaten one of the best players in the league close in. Weaver did not play in the game last night. Last night their goaltender was Wes Carl. He made 50 stops.
Wow.
There's a puck controlled by the Blues in the corner. Now it's taken away by Ames. They come back. Sent into the corner. And now around to the far side where it's played by number 28, Joseph Hare. Kept in by the Blues, but off the stick of a Blues player back behind the net. And now Pink's going to pick it up in the corner. And he sends it out along the boards where the Blues are going to play it. This is Nienhuis. Nienhuis sends it ahead, tapped ahead by Conrad. Now here's Pink over the line. Going to get one away. Oh, big save by Sarah. Just got enough of that. And here's a lead pass. This is Beckwith over the line. He's getting chased down. Nice play there by number 21. That's Finn Moran.
Yeah, good hustle by him.
I don't think Beckwith knew he was coming from that backside like that. Now here.
Woo,
Puck
look
is
out.
sent in. Friendly fire goes into the Blues bench on an attempted pass by Lucas Peters. Yeah, I watched a little bit of the game last night between Mason City and Ames, and Carl, their goaltender last night, was outstanding. As Mason City outshot these guys 50-20.
Wow. That's good goaltending for sure.
I wasn't really sure that Mason City had that kind of firepower to do that. No, here's a pass off the stick of Honert, goes into the corner. Honert centers it and goes behind the net, and Ames goes back and picks it up. Kwok puts his man in, sends it around to Honert on the near side boards, puts it all the way around the side where it's going to be played over there by Ames. Kwok, once again in the battle over there in the corner, tries to get it out, kept in front. And now it's going to be sent out, and that's going to be an icing. That's going to go all the way down.
Oh,
yep.
It does.
At
It was fluttering there at the end.
That time it was Peters that was given the, I'm trying as fast as I can. Honest I am.
All right, out comes Decker, Filion, and Patton. Blunk and DeYoung on the back end.
Puck sent into the corner. And that comes out, and that's deflected off the glove of DeYoung, I believe, into the Ames bench.
Yep.
One of these kids, see if I can find his name, number 21, Grafton Linder, who's another kid I remember from the last couple years. He has the distinction of being the league leader in penalty minutes.
Uh-oh. Pim King.
And here's, Filion lost that off his stick, never got the shot away. I was going to say, Linder, he led the lead, as of last night, I believe. He still had the lead over the kid from Fremont. But 36 minutes of those came in one game. And I think he served a 2-game suspension because he had 3 misconducts in that game.
Wow. Ooh.
Now the puck rolls to the far boards. Kept in. And now here comes Ames back. This is number 29, Scheifele. He's another one of those Minnesota Mavericks.
Aha.
Quinn over on the left wing boards into the zone. The Blues are onside. Beckwith can't control the puck inside the zone and has to go back to center ice to pick it up. Here's Nienhuis going to throw it into the corner. Puck comes right back. Quinn with a shot. Save.
Rebound.
Oh, man,
wow.
That was a great shot off the boards that ricocheted right back out in front, and Quinn got a shot, and Weaver made the save.
Yeah.
Both Weaver and Carl are sophomores. And I was looking at their stats. They're virtually identical in terms of wins, losses, save percentage, everything. They're just very close. So I'm betting we're going to see Carl tomorrow just because we got Weaver tonight. Now here comes pass, goes behind the net, played there by Nienhuis, gets it to Quinn. Quinn dumps it to center ice. Played there by Weaver. Weaver sends it in. Starr plays it behind his net to Corcoran. Corcoran's going to send it ahead to Quinn. Quinn out trying to find Isaiah Conrad behind the defense. Can't quite do it. Now here's a man breaking into the zone. Corcoran stands him up and forces him to put the puck behind the net. Now it comes out on the near side wall and out. That's not going to go far enough for icing as it's played at the blue line by Beckwith. Beckwith loses control, and now Blues have to chase it back into their own zone where Nienhuis gets it. Corcoran's gone off and been replaced by number 7, Lucas Peters. Puck is tipped into the zone by Honert and sent around to the far side where Kwok chases it down, but finally it comes to Ames. There's a man over the line. They're on sides. Man in front. Good save by Starr. Almost waited too long to make a move on that. Now it's sent in from a distance. A flopper. Man, the puck is loose in front, and the Blues get it out of harm's way. And pass right up the middle eventually goes to Ames as they enter the zone once again. Husky gets it, puts it off the boards, trying to find Kwok. Now it's kept in along the wall. Gets around Husky, tries to get to the middle. He's checked there nicely by Otten. And the puck is played into the corner where Peters gets it. Now out along the wall. Here's a pass. Ooh, almost intercepted. Dangerous pass there. Oh, pass is just missing here. Honert's pass for Husky just goes awry. Now this is number 18, and he's offside. That's number 18, Aiden Paulson, who played in the first game. He was offside as that puck came across. So with 9:43 left in the first period, no score.
And very few shots on goal, really, thus far. Much different than the JV game for any of those who were with us.
We never did get I could check it on.
I looked it up, 61-4.
How many?
61
to 4 shots on goal. That's the most lopsided shots on goal I've ever seen in a Midwest League game. Puck comes now to 87 Mueller. Mueller can't handle it off his stick. That goes all the way back, and that'll be an icing against Ames. Puck is picked up there by DeYoung and shoved back up for the linesman to pick up and take it back into the Ames zone for a face-off. And that's going to be in the... Well, they all went to the left face-off circle, and except for the linesman. He's in the right face-off circle. So
you probably need him for the face-off.
That's where they get to. Now, off the draw, the puck splits between the defensemen and comes out. Here's Blunk in his own zone. Sends a pass across to DeYoung. He's going to be checked there. Now the Blues send it over here to Blunk. Blunk's going to pick it up along the boards, sends it into the zone. That's not going to go far enough for an icing, I don't believe. Nope. Now the puck is played behind the net. Yeah, this Ames varsity team is a whole lot more competitive than their JV team was in the first game. So
sure.
The Blues are going to have to really be on their toes in this game. Blues control their own zone. It comes to 88 Blunk. Blunk off the skate of Quinn, who tips it into the zone and then it's bumped into the boards.
We're going to get a call here.
And we're going to have an interference call against,
okay.
I don't know who.
It was in that rub against Liam Quinn, number 29, Shifley, I believe, was the name on the back of the jersey
That's
there.
kind of a marginal call, I thought.
Yeah. I did see Liam go palms up after that because I don't know that he made much contact with the puck, and after it was gone, there was somewhat of a check. But, yeah, I don't know that I would have called that an interference.
That is Tristan Shifley, number 29, going to the board. He knows quite a few of our Blues players from having been a teammate with the Mavericks so the last several years.
Good.
Now the puck in the corner on the power play for the Blues. That's Kwok. And they clear it out of the zone, and it comes to Peters. Peters puts it off the board. Oh, nice play by Husky to knock that puck away from a penalty kill. Oh, here's Pink going to get in all alone. Oh, and he loses a puck.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Star came out and distracted Pink, and he lost control of the puck, but it almost found its way between the pads. I'm not sure it would have made it to the goal line. But thank God it didn't.
I'm going to say that wasn't great by Pink. That wasn't great by Star. And no blood, no foul.
Yes.
So it's just a washout. But, man, that was not ideal for anybody.
Yeah, you don't want that kind of a play on a power play because Pink's a very dangerous wing for Ames.
For sure.
I think he's a junior. He might be a senior. I don't know. I suppose I could look at the roster sheet, but. All right, into the zone comes Honert. Honert trying to set up the power play. The Blues really haven't gotten anything set up on this power play yet.
Correct.
Now it comes to Beckwith behind the net. Beckwith gets it to Conrad. Back to Nienhaus. Nienhaus going to fire. Puck is loose. And another nice save by Weaver.
Yeah, Liam Quinn had some open ice there and took it and tried to put that one short side. There was a little bit of space there. It wasn't necessarily from a bad angle like Andy. It was just right next to the goal.
So there's 1:10 left in the penalty. Now it's back to Nienhaus. There's a shot. Well, it comes off the stick of 92 Honert. Doesn't get much on it at all. Now the Blues play it over to the near side along the wall. Back to Nienhaus. Nienhaus back to Conrad. Conrad to Nienhaus looking for Conrad, but it's too far in front of him. Kept in by the Blues by Beckwith. Still kept in. Here is Conrad going to get a shot away.
He scores!
What a snipe!
Woo!
What a snipe by Conrad. And that's one happy group of Blues in the corner celebrating a power play goal by Isaiah Conrad to give the Blues a 1-0 lead. There was 36 seconds left on that penalty when they scored, so that, of course, will negate the rest of that. And the Blues have taken a lead. And Isaiah Conrad now up to 110 points.
Oof.
20 points away from Stone Patton's team franchise record.
Well, and Tobin Weaver could not see that thing at all.
No.
It was 0% chance.
A very little area of open space above his shoulder. and Isaiah found it. Now the Blues get it to, here's a man almost intercepted the pass, going to get a shot away. They front and they score. No, they don't. Oh, my God. How did he make that save? How did he make that save?
I have no idea,
Looked like the man had it about the whole 4x6.
Yeah.
And somehow he shot it into Starr's pads, who was on the other side of the post guarding against the original puck carrier.
Wow.
Now that's when things are going bad for you as an offense, when you miss an opportunity like that.
My goodness.
I don't know how many they had last night like that, but they didn't score at all during the game, and they're going to be wondering how they didn't score on that one. But I'm glad they didn't.
And the Ames staff looking for an explanation about why was that not a goal, and I think the answer was
it didn't go into the net.
It didn't go it didn't go fully over the line, although it looked like it could have.
Now he's talking to our coach, trying to probably saying, their coach says it went in. What should we do?
Nothing.
All right. This decision has been made. No goal. Oh, I don't know how we missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, Starr has to be quick. Get the glove down on top of that one on a kind of a slow-moving pass toward his net, and he just covered up. This is number 21, Linder. Wins the draw, back to Scheifele. Scheifele gets it over to the other point. There's a long shot, deflected, and the Blues look to come out of the zone. There's a shot, deflected up into the netting behind the Ames net, so that'll result in a face-off in the Ames zone as it went off the stick of a Cyclone defenseman.
Yeah, nice rush by DeYoung, but ended up deflecting up and over. Almost got the American flag there. That's not cool.
No. I was going to say something about it being January 6th, but I don't want to get political.
Oh, let's leave that one far, far alone. Yeah, leave that alone. Woo.
Quinn behind the net. He's got Conrad out in front. Now the Blues send it over into the near side corner. Back to Peters. Peters dumps it toward the net. Oh, they had a couple of guys breaking. They would have had a 2-on-1. Here's a shot.
Wow.
Big save as Weaver flashes the leather for a big save.
That was a hard shot by Blue Beckwith. That was the old skate left, shoot right. But Weaver up to the task there because he had eyes on it all the way in.
Beckwith has had a number of those type of shots go in for him this year, so he's certainly going to try it again.
Second time.
Here's Peters. Peters sends it ahead to number 13, Beckwith. Beckwith has it taken away from him along the wall. Kept in temporarily. Now Ames has it behind their net. Sends it around to the far boards, and they look for their zone exit. And they exit the zone, but they sent it 200 feet down the ice for an icing. So 5:59 left in the first period. Conrad's power play goal has the Blues ahead 1-0.
Yep. Guess we might as well mention here, sending it all the way down the ice. Soon, we're hopefully going to be broadcasting these from a different sheet of ice, just a little bit to our left.
Now Ames controls the puck. There's a long bouncing lead pass trying to find number 29, Scheifele, and it bounces over his stick, and that results in another icing against Ames. I'm seeing a pattern here with 29 Scheifele and 48 Pink.
Yep.
They're trying to spring them down the left wing boards, get them behind the defense. So whoever our right wing and our right defenseman is has got to be alert to that possibility at all times.
Yeah, that looks like a strategy for sure.
Back to the point. DeYoung sends it into the corner to Blunk. Now the puck is taken off in there by Ames. Man tries to get around one. He's going to get almost to the net, but good job by Blunk to ride him off the puck. Now here's Scheifele again in the corner. Tries to get it in front, and the Blues send it out of the zone where it's played by number 16, Hargrove. He dumps it back in, and now the Blues try and get it out. This is Blunk, sends it out to center ice. Sent ahead to number, you can get that number, that 10? Now they're going to rule that somebody could have played that, so Blues are going to have to play it behind their own net. That's 29 Scheifele in pursuit. Oh, here's an interception, man. Going to walk right in. Big save by Starr. Woo! Another terrible turnover in the zone that led to a great opportunity for Ames. And fortunately, Aiden Starr continues his outstanding goaltending for the Blues and keeps this game at 1-0 Blues. Yikes.
Yep.
Here's Corcoran going to send it out. Now he's going to ice it, I believe. Yep, that's going to be an icing against the Blues as nobody touched it along the way.
Decker, Patton, Mueller, Nienhuis, and Corcoran are your 5 right now.
That will probably be a point of emphasis in film review. Don't make a pass like that.
Yes. That blind backhand off the wall toward the center of the ice in your own defensive zone. Not ideal.
Yeah. All right. Corcoran gets it out of the zone. They play it at center ice. Now they're going to go back and chase it. First one back is Nienhuis. Nienhuis. No, he has the puck taken away. There's a centering pass right out in front. It's knocked away. Blues try and get it out of the zone, and they do. That's number 27, Decker. Gets it to now picked up by Hans, number 51. He played in the first game. Puck goes all the way in behind Starr. Puck is played to the corner. Corcoran gets it off the boards and out of the zone, but it comes right back in. Corcoran stops, gets it over here to number 21, Nienhuis. Nienhuis into the corner, stops. Looking for Patton, goes into the corner. Now it's played by number 16, Hargrove. Patton staying right with him.
Oh, nice
now
pass.
Comes in front. Big save, rebound.
Get in there.
Oh, and he stopped.
Man.
Another good chance for Conrad.
And a great setup there by Max Patton, just working in the corner to get the puck on his stick. Fed it to Conrad. He had 2 different shots at it, but Weaver up to the save on both of them.
I made the point in the scouting report. Ames is another team kind of like Mason City, Waterloo, Dubuque, and us. They're all in that same kind of category. They're good teams, not great teams, but when they play against each other, they're usually really close games. Now here the puck tries to get it out in front, but Ames gets it out of harm's way, and now here is Pink. Pink's going to get to the net again, moves in, shoots, saved by Starr. Tried to go to the backhand that time. Pink is really fast.
Yeah.
Now kept in temporarily. Now it comes out, and the puck is sent in, stopped by number 29. 21 is Linder. Gets around one, but not the other, and sends it ahead, looking for. We got a 2-on-2 developing. This is Quinn, Liam Quinn. Quinn sends it across. Nobody there for the Blues, and the Blues play it at center ice as it's dumped out to center by Ames. Here's Conrad, picks the puck up. Linder is down. Now here's a pass over on the side to Otten. Otten's going to fire one, and that's an easy save for Weaver as that puck was probably going to miss the net anyway. So we're down to 3:03 left in the first period.
All right, change it out for the Husky line. So that'll be Kwok on one side, Honert on the other. Blunk and DeYoung back on defense. Not used to seeing Austin Kwok there with the bubble.
Kept in by Blunk into the corner. Now Ames plays it to the corner, tries to exit the zone, and they do. This is number 91, that's Flory. He gets in, he's surrounded there by Honert. Now he drops off a pass in front. The puck is tipped in front. Oof. And cleared out. And there's another shot thrown at the net. Starr kicks it to the corner. Now Kwok, Austin Kwok, out of the zone, sends it over to number 92, Honert. Honert over the line, pulls up. Now he throws one at and it's tipped, I think. But Weaver makes the save. Puck is loose in front and taken away in there by number 10 for Ames. And the puck is played behind the net. Things settle down for a moment. Now they look to come out. Here's a long lead pass. Tries to hit it to a man who's leaving the ice surface to go to the bench, and it's popped up into the Ames player bench. So we'll have a face-off. Justin, where are they going to have that face-off? It looks like he's standing
just
at center
outside.
ice. Well, they're going to determine. That's going to be at the dot just outside the Ames defensive zone. 2:06 left in the first.
Decker, Filion, Patton, Nienhuis, and Peters. Comes to Nienhuis.
All right, here's Johnny. Going to pick it up at his own blue line, sends it over to Peters. Peters sends it ahead. It's deflected. Filion gets a stick on it, dumps it into the zone, now chases after it. He goes into there with number 18. Now there's a long shot. Missed the net to the far side. Now the puck rolls behind the net, played by number 16, Hargrove. He's checked back there by number 21, Nienhaus. And now we've got a call.
Ames is coming out with it.
It's going to be a roughing penalty on. That
Palms
looks like
up by number 16.
16
Yes.
is Charles Hargrove. And the Blues are going to go to the power play for the second time. They're 1 for 1 so far on converting power play chances.
Another BSN power play for hopefully less than 2 minutes.
Hopefully, or less than 134.
Yeah, exactly. 134 left in this period.
Let's get that second goal in this period if we can, boys. Puck back to Nienhaus. Nienhaus throws it into the corner. There's Quinn right in front.
Oh.
Man, fans on it. And then a shot by Conrad goes wide. And the Blues are going to have to go back and pick it up. This is Kelly Honert in his own zone. Sends it to Conrad. Conrad gets around one and looks to enter the zone along the left wing boards. He does. Now he looks to set it up. Going to get it right to the middle. Shot. Missed to the left side this time. And Ames is going to get the puck, but not out. A nice job by Conrad to keep it, to knock it down. Back to Nienhaus. Nienhaus going to fire. And a save by Weaver. No net front presence there.
No, if he's got eyes on it from that far out, that's
Weaver saw that one all the way. We have 55.6 seconds left in the period. Kept in by Peters. Peters gets around one. Now he fires one from the circle. Ooh. And did Peters catch that, or did he deflect it?
No, Weaver. Yeah, Weaver.
He caught it. He did. Yeah,
flashed the leather and snagged that.
44 seconds left in the period. Now the puck comes back to Peters. Peters along the wall gets it in to number 20, Kwok. Now the Blues look to work it around in front. Ooh, save. Nice. And I think the net is off.
Be off.
Yep.
It's got to be.
Well, we got a second. We'd like
lost sight of the puck.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
Ooh.
All right.
Well, we've got a second. We'd like to ask our listeners to stay with us at the end of this period. We have an announcement of importance to Blues fans throughout the Midwest, so don't go grabbing a sandwich at the end of the period. Wait a few minutes before you go. All right, here is Kwok, sends it ahead to Decker. 20 seconds left in the period. Decker behind the net, takes it all the way around. Here's a shot. Husky loses it. Now a man breaking.
It's pink.
He got two men in chasing. Shot. Big save by Starr. 6 seconds left in the period. Gets to Kwok. And there's the buzzer. That's the end of an exciting first period with the Blues leading 1-0.
18 to 11
shots on goal.
Correct.
As the teams go to the locker room, we'd like to remind our fans, last week we had a very successful weekend in Dubuque where we won 4 games, 2 junior varsity, 2 varsity, and all things were pointing up in terms of the Blues. They made a lot of progress on their record in recent weeks, and unfortunately some things happened this week that we'd like to address with you, and for that I'm going to turn it over to my broadcast partner, Dr. Rich Blunk. Go ahead, Rich.
So, this was very heavy hearts that we have to bring you the news that Coach Dabalier is not behind the bench tonight for your Blues. He was handed down a 2-month suspension from the league, and if this is not rectified on appeal, he will miss the remainder of the season. The following is my opinion, and mine alone, not that of the Blues or the QCHA as a whole in any way. The suspension of Coach Dobbs is all the more distressing this season because he was handed the team he had not chosen, yet he picked up willingly. He had coached through losing his captain and most powerful goal scorer for 2+ months, was missing more players per game in the first half of the season than at any time in the Blues' storied past. And he still led his team to a .500 record through a brutal half of the schedule facing the top of the league. Through Joe's steady hand, calm but firm demeanor, and most of all, his utmost care for these boys and this team, he has molded what started as a chaotic and undisciplined group of boys into a winning team of young men. The idea that Joe Dabalier was or is too young, too immature, too inexperienced, or generally not ready to lead this team is laughable to anyone who has watched the Blues players' growth and development over the past several months. To have outside forces cut short this labor of love mid-season based on the reported concerns at this time is extremely disappointing. This is not discipline, justice, or a safety issue. This is adults in power doing what they want simply because they can, without caring about the fallout to the young men putting in all of the work, sweat, and hours on the ice. Joe was strong enough to meet the boys face to face, break this news to them bravely, openly, honestly, and with a vulnerability that typifies the strength he wants them all to have. I only hope that he's able to return to his place at the head of this team, leading and teaching again soon. Now the Blues have yet another obstacle to climb over toward their goals. I believe in them. I believe in these young men and their hard work and dedication. I believe that they can find a way to overcome everything that has been placed in front of them. Let's go, Blues.
All right, thank you, Rich. And although you said you don't speak for the association, I'd just like to add that he does speak for myself and for Dean Patton at Blues Sports Network. We'll be back in about 12 minutes with the second period. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. All right, we are back for the second period. When we resume play here shortly, the Blues will have a manpower advantage for 26 more seconds. And hopefully we can catch some early second period magic and get that second goal. But for right now, the Blues have a 1-0 lead. Didn't have chance to check the scores between. We'll do that next intermission. We'll look at the scores around the league.
Sure.
But, they all have an impact on the Blues, both JV and varsity, depending on what's going on. I actually made a list at home. I didn't bring it with me, but I made a list of what I wanted to see happen.
A wish list.
Yes.
It's too late for Christmas, Greg.
Yes.
Santa doesn't bring W's.
Got to earn your own.
That's right.
But he may bring news of other teams' losses.
There we go.
That's what I want to see.
All right, just as well.
That's what I want to see.
All right, the power play line, as we've come to know, with Quinn, Beckwith, Honert, Conrad, and Nienhaus.
26 seconds left on the penalty. 2 Ames.
Let's get this draw.
All right.
All right.
Comes back to Nienhaus in his own zone. Looks to get it to Honert, 92 over the line on the left side. Now he's going to throw it all the way around, try and gets it over to Conrad. Conrad walks down the boards. Now he sends it over to DeYoung, back to Nienhaus. A lot of work on the outside, nothing to the middle right now. Here's a pass. Conrad going to get a shot away, save in front. They jam for it in front. That's Quinn.
Oh, he still has a buck on his stick.
No, it's out there.
Oh.
Quinn had about 3 whacks at it. I'm absolutely surprised Liam didn't find himself picking himself off the ice after those 3 whacks. But,
you usually do.
Yep. And that little flurry ends the penalty, so both teams are back at full and equal strength now with 16:32 left in the second period. Blues still holding on to a 1-0 lead. Peters controls at center ice. Be careful. You got 2 men around you. Now here comes Johnny Nienhaus down the right wing boards into the offensive zone. In the corner, Blues control it. That is 27 Decker. Oh, his pass is deflected away, and that's Patton going after it. Patton's got it in front, right in front.
Oh, what a setup.
Great opportunity for Decker, and Noah couldn't quite bury it. Great pass from Patton, though. My goodness.
For sure.
Now the puck rolled around number 16. That's Hargrove behind the net. Sends it out along the half wall. And Ames looks to come out of the zone. But once again, Patton gets a stick on it and dumps it back in. Rolls out to center ice. That's number 20, or behind the net rather. That's Grafton Linder. Has the puck knocked off his stick by Decker. Nice shift for Decker. His centering pass looking for Clock. Didn't find him, and it rolls out to center, and that's going to go all the way down for another icing. Kind of a relief icing there for the Ames Cyclones.
What's the somebody going to the box? Yeah. We're going to get a first of the game, a power play for Ames, as apparently there was a roughing call on Noah Decker.
Yep.
Seems like that had to have been behind the play.
Yeah, because the icing seemed to be, as we looked to follow the puck down the ice, apparently Noah came up with his stick or something.
That's my job, to be watching behind the play, and I neglected it. My bad.
Now we have a dazzle.
Quite a dazzle.
As they're discussing something.
A 4-man dazzle. I don't know.
I'm not sure what that's all about, but now they're still explaining things.
Or to each other.
Because there was an icing and the penalty maybe simultaneously.
Yeah,
They're trying
there
to
you
decide
go.
where the face-off was. Normally an icing would wind back in your own zone, but...
right. And a penalty would be an in-defensive zone face-off, so they're going to be at the dot just outside.
Yeah, they're going to split the difference here.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right.
2 minutes on the clock for Ames, and the Blues win the draw and send it all the way down. And this is Hargrove that's going to go back into his own zone to pick it up, and let's see what the power play looks like. Comes to Man, this is nice job there by Blunk to steal that puck away as a man was coming down the wing. And now DeYoung gets it behind the net, sends it out along the boards, but not out. Now back to the corner. And now it's backhanded out, and that's going to go all the way down as number 8, Kyan Bristow, plays it behind his own net. Oh, we're going to get another penalty. Oh my goodness.
Boy.
What a cheap call that was.
Yeah, that's weak.
Guy didn't even lose a step. Now, if they were smart, they'd turn the puck over right away. But
Yeah. Well,
so
now you
far
got
they
6
haven't.
on 4.
Yep. There's a shot. Deflected to the corner, but they still control it. Minute on the first penalty, and then there's going to be another one to the Blues. Sends it back out, and that's going to go all the way down. Hey, you better catch up to that. If that goes in the net,
Oh, man.
man, that was there on their stick that caused that. Boy, wouldn't that have been something?
Yeah.
Over the line, drops it back to the point. Here's a shot. Star deflects it up into the netting. We finally get a stoppage. Now, they had a 6-on-4 advantage, but they weren't really in sync because they hadn't had a chance to really set it up. So now what easily could have been a 120 two-man advantage is down to a 43-man two-man advantage. So it's just going to take a couple of successful clearing passes, and maybe we'll get out of this first penalty and, get to a 5-4, which is a lot more manageable.
Correct. You're going to have Nienhaus and Peters along with, is that Quacker? Yeah, Austin Quack at the dot. He wins it.
Off the boards and
well
out.
done.
Good job. Tobin Weaver comes out of his net to leave it. They don't seem to be in a great hurry to try and get up there, get their 5-on-3 set up.
Right.
Now here's a pass ahead. They enter the zone. Now he stops and pulls up along the far boards. Sends a pass in front. Saved by Starr. To the corner. 16 seconds left. Now here's a man walking right in. Saved by Starr again. Blues are going to get to it. Knock it out. No, not quite. Now here's Pink going to go to the backhand.
Nice save.
Saved by Starr
Starr.
with 4 seconds left.
Whew.
In the first penalty.
Yes.
Boy, I have to go back to that second penalty call.
That was weak.
I mean, the guy didn't even lose a step on a stride. The stick was down around his skate. He didn't go down, and they still called it. So that wasn't Wicks, was it?
No.
Yeah, that was the other guy.
All right, they're going to replace those 3. It's going to be DeYoung, Blunk, and Husky with reinforcements coming soon.
All right, that first penalty is
Killed.
now over. We got to get him back in the play, though. Here's a man going to get a shot away.
Woo, up
just
and
over the
Luckily.
crossbar. That was close. Now there's a man in front trying to get it in front. Starr covers it up. And now the Blues have their 4th man in place, so it's a 5-on-4 for 1:07, and it looks like Ames is going to change the whole unit.
The 4th player that came in for the penalty kill is Isaiah Conrad. The other 3 are still the same.
Jeez,
No, I'm sorry. Husky now instead of Quack.
What a weak call that was. My goodness.
Not wrong.
Not going to leave that one alone for a while. Now out in front. Man's going to get to it. Back to the point, and he loses control. And it goes all the way down. And Husky is forechecking back there, puts his man in. That's going to take another few seconds. He fights for it.
Nice
Good
work.
job by Husky.
Good battle.
Down to 45 seconds left on the 5-on-4 for Ames. And Husky, once again, disrupts the power play. They start to come out of the zone. Now here they come. 2 Blues kind of left behind. And now a puck dumped up in the air. And get it out of there.
Yep.
And they do. And they get it ahead to Husky. Husky's 1-on-1 with Linder. But he's knocked off the puck. And Ames has time for one more good rush here into the zone. This is Linder down the right wing boards. Gets around one. Now he loses control. Goes to the sideboards and out. And that's going to do it for the penalty. We're down to 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The Blues have weathered a lengthy 5-on-3. Now here's a shot, save, and tipped up into the netting again. Great work by the penalty killers and by Aiden Starr as the officials gave Ames a gift-wrapped 5-on-3. And the
Well,
Blues survived it.
I think they whittled away a long stretch of it by playing 6-on-4, which is not near the advantage 5-on-3 is.
Absolutely. All right, now it's our turn for a 5-on-3. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, sure.
Let's make it happen, Zebras.
What are we talking about?
Draw comes behind the Blues net. Played by, here's a man going to get a shot away.
Nice block by Conrad.
Here's this is
Kwok.
This is Kwok going to move in, shoot. Oh, that looked like it maybe went off the pads on the post.
Yeah, it did.
Hit the side of the post. Now here's Honert going to get a shot away, and his shot misses wide. 2 good chances for the Blues, and they're going to get another one. Oh, now it's knocked out to center ice where Peters has to play it. They looked like they had another chance, but they lost control. Much like your announcers from time to time.
Truth.
All right. Here comes a lead pass ahead. This is number 51. That's Hans. And out of the zone again. Now a man takes it right at the blue line for Ames. Shot deflected off the glass and up into the netting once again in the Blues, in the corner far to the right of Starr. So we're going to change lines with 10:58 left in the second period. The score is still Blues 1, Cyclones nothing.
Conrad line with Quinn and Beckwith.
This is Quinn. Quinn dumps it ahead. Oh, just hopped over the stick of Beckwith, or he might have had a step on the defense, but now they battle forward in the corner. Back to the point to DeYoung. DeYoung fires one. It's deflected by Beckwith, but it goes behind the net. Now here is Conrad. Conrad's going to get it in front. It's knocked down by the defense, and they come back the other way. Kept in by Conrad, though, and he dumps it right back behind the Ames net. And the puck rolls into the corner here. Beckwith puts his man in. Back to DeYoung. Fire it. Nope, he didn't have a clear path, so he just settled for sending it into the corner. Now big Weaver over there. Fans on his first attempt to get it out of the zone. That's not going to go far enough for an icing as DeYoung sends it over to Blunk. Blunk to DeYoung. DeYoung to Beckwith. He tips it in and chases after it. Now here comes a long lead pass for Pink. Pink has it knocked off his stick. Well, watch out here. Pink going to get in alone. Shot. Saved by Starr again.
Wow. Aiden Starr having a night.
And Wyatt Pink has had a couple of really good opportunities, and he's a really good player. But so far, Starr has beat him, I think, 3 times.
I believe so. Wow.
Boy, we got to be more careful with it than at the blue line. We can't keep depending on our goaltender to be making breakaway saves.
Yeah.
This is Linder going to take the face-off against, is that Husky?
Yes,
Can't
it is.
tell. Okay. Kept in at the blue line, goes around behind and dumped out to center ice. And number 26, Oliver Giles, who's a really good defenseman, is going to get to it first, and he gets it out. Back to the Blues zone. Here's Corcoran. Corcoran's going to walk it up the wall. It's tipped in nicely by number 92, Honert. Honert sends it behind the net. Puck is loose in front, but now Ames is going to look to come out of it. Here's a long lead pass trying to find number 21, Linder, but he can't do it. Now here once again, we've got number 26, Giles coming in. Gets around one. Going to get in.
Ooh.
Miss over the net. Shot over the net. Shot.
Blocked.
Knocked down by the defense. This is number 11, Corcoran. Dumps it out to the side. It's picked off there as he tries to get it to Honert. Honert puts it ahead. Going to try and find, that's Kwok.
Mm-hmm.
And now this is puck caught up in the equipment there for a minute. Now the Blues regain it and put it in deep. They can't score from down there, boys, so let's keep it down here. This is Patton going to the corner. Sends it back to the point. There's a long pass into the corner to Filion. Filion takes it into the near side corner, reverses it. That man is checked. And it comes all the way out to Otten. Otten keeps it in, sends it back behind the net. The Blues doing a good job of keeping the puck deep in the Ames zone. And now it's thrown out to center ice. Be careful, be careful. Here's Pink again.
Man.
Getting out. A nice job by Starr to come out of his net. Puck into the blue zone, played by number 9, Reed Jones. His pass, bouncing pass. Puck goes all the way behind the net. Tries to center it, doesn't get anywhere with it, and the puck rolls back out to center ice where Jones picks it up and sends it back in. Hadn't been a whistle in a long time. I can tell because I can barely talk. This is Scheifele. Plays it off the boards to Flory. Now back to Scheifele. To Keller over the line. Sends one. It's well offline. And Quinn goes into the corner. Now watch a man. Had a man in front. Now it comes out to Beckwith, number 13. Beckwith goes into the corner. There's nobody in front for the Blues. There's got all kinds of people behind the net. Now it's picked up by Conrad back to the point. It's a long shot, deflected up in the air and hits the ceiling, so that's going to cause a stoppage of play and a whistle and a face-off probably in the circle to the left.
Yeah, I'd imagine that got deflected up into the scaffolding up there.
Man, I bet that was a 3-minute stretch without a single whistle.
I know. I feel bad for you.
That's all right. I can survive.
You'll be okay.
I don't have anything to do Monday through Friday.
There you go. You got lots of rest time.
Except Wednesday night, we have something to do.
That's right. Hump day
all right,
hockey.
Here come the Blues. Conrad with a shot is blocked. Oh, and a big save.
Right on.
Tobin Weaver's been really good tonight. Both goaltenders have been really good. Nice setup there.
Oh, everybody set up on the one side for the draw, and the linesman was standing all by himself over at the other
net on
net.
Purpose.
Just for fun.
All right, comes back and goes between the two defensemen. Otten's going to be the first one, or DeYoung rather, is going to be the first one back. He gets it back out of the zone. Play is at center ice right in front of us. Now it's backhanded into the zone where Blunk has to go back and pick it up. Drops it off at the far wall. Now it's out of the zone. That's going to be a hand pass.
Yep.
Agreed. Yep, it was.
Beckwith was planning on continuing to chase that, but they got checked for his effort, and so didn't have the opportunity, and Quinn touched it next. So, right call and a defensive zone draw for your Blues. In comes Husky, along with Kwok and Honert, Nienhuis, and Peters on the back end.
.6:21 left in the second period. Puck goes to the area behind the net. Peters gets it over. There's a long lead pass trying to find
ice.
Number 8 Filion.
Well, that was Honert.
I'm sorry, 92 Honert. Well, I can't say that 8 and 92 look very much alike. I just miscalled that. So they're both big right-handed kids.
I'm having a heck of a time trying to figure out who's Kwok and who's Kwok, Husky, and
Decker. Sometimes I have trouble with 27 and 20.
Those guys in the bubbles now are throwing me off back.
All right, back to the point.
Nice block.
Knocked down by the defense. Honert sends it into the corner. Now the Blues chase after it. This is Kwok. Sends it in deep to Husky. Husky tries to get it in front, but it's picked off there by number 66. That's Kiefer Scheifele, the younger brother of the other Scheifele. Now here they come out of the zone, but picked off and kept in, and now it finally gets back to center ice. Nienhuis. Oh, you can play it off the boards. You cannot play it off the sidewall behind the bench.
No.
And that's what Johnny attempted to do, so we'll have a face-off outside the Ames blue line.
Hard to even get that bounce to come all the way back into the rink, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it really is.
Decker, Patton, and who's that over there? Oh, Mueller.
Now the puck behind the net. And tries to, just failed to get it to in front. Looked like he was going to try and get that pass. Now here is number 21, Linder, takes it into the corner. Oh, that looked like a penalty. Kind of shoved him from behind into the boards, but nothing called. Here's Decker behind the net as Patton picks up his stick, which he had knocked out of his hand. And the Blues look to get it out of the zone, but they don't do it. It's kept in at the blue line. Here's a man going to get a shot away.
Ooh.
Oh, and Starr got the glove
Good
up and
waffle
deflected
board.
it to the corner.
Yeah.
That was now we
That
got
was
another
a penalty.
and
For sure. Who was it that got in there? Oh, DeYoung.
that's going to be
High sticking.
high sticking.
Is that 15? Yeah.
Number 15 is Zach Wilson. He is their leading scorer.
Oh, it's a 4 for high sticking.
Oh,
He must have got cut.
he
He
must
put up 4 fingers. So I'm going to expect to see the 4 on the board.
yep. Let's see.
Double minor?
Let's see what.
That's pretty rare. Yep, there it is.
Wow. Well, that's going to give a big opportunity to the Blues here.
Way to bleed for your team, there,
Yeah.
Mr. DeYoung. I love it. Senior night for sure.
Back to the point to Nienhaus. Set it up, Johnny. All right, here's a long pass. And out of the zone. The Blues will have to go back and set up. Oh, no, once again, Pink's breaking in. Going to get a shot away. Missed the net. That guy's the most dangerous guy on this team. There doesn't seem to be much doubt about it with his speed.
For sure.
Now here's a man taken down. Going to get to Nienhaus in the high slot. Going to move in. Oh, and tried to get the pass over and couldn't do it. Now once again, here's Pink.
Woo,
Big save
nice
by
job
Starr.
And a nice
Had to
clean
battle
up by
that.
Nienhaus.
Had to battle that rebound.
Oof.
Now the Blues look to come back on their power play with 3:23 left on the power play, and that one doesn't work at all. Starr has to make a save, and he's going to decide to hold on. Looks like they may want to make a change in the power play because that unit, as good as it usually is, was not getting it done on that particular first attempt.
Correct.
And with 4 minutes, they'll
Yeah,
both
plenty of
power
chances.
play units will get multiple chances here.
Yes, absolutely.
And of course, now if the strategy should be not only to score a goal, but to score a goal before the first 2-minute penalty
Right, yes.
is expired.
If possible. Peters.
Peters comes out of his zone, sends it ahead. Now this is Kwok, I believe, sends
Yes,
it
it is.
behind the net to number 27, Decker. Decker back to Husky, back to, there's a man put down. That would have been a chance for another 5-on-3, but they're not going to give it to us. Would have been a weak one, but
Yes, it would have.
good effort there into the penalty kill by Ames.
Yeah.
Well, watch out. Puck is loose in front. Man's going to get a shot away. Save. And this is the best offensive pressure that Ames has put on, and they're a man short.
Right.
Here's Husky out of his own zone. Steams to center ice over the blue line. Takes it into the corner. He's got Kwok in front. Back to Peters. Let's rotate, boys. There's a shot. Deflected in front. And a nice save by Weaver on a kind of a bouncing shot. One of the Blues got a backhand attempt. Kind of a weak one, but
Yep.
all right, now we've got the number 1 unit back out there on a power play. Still 3:07 left. I'm sorry, there's 2:08 left on the double minor and 3:07 left in the period. Here's Quinn to take the draw. Referee blows the whistle to make sure everybody's aligned properly. We got 2 guys in the circle. That won't work. They chase Linder. Now the puck comes back to the point to Nienhaus. To Honert. Honert fires one in front. Oh, and he tried to find.
Yeah, looking for the redirect by
Yeah.
Conrad.
Yep. And the puck gets out, and the Blues are going to have to go back to their own blue line to play it. They're down inside of 2 minutes now left on the double minor. Pass comes ahead into the Ames zone. Behind the net in front, but nobody there for the Blues as the Blues pick up the puck in the corner. Now here's a man trying to get to the middle. That's Quinn. Can't do it. Now Nienhuis along the half wall on the far side. Into the corner to Beckwith. Beckwith sends it back to Nienhuis. All of this is happening on the exterior. Nothing's coming to the middle. There's a shot.
Yeah!
And they score!
Honert, let's go!
Honert found that upper right corner, and the Blues have taken a 2-0 lead on a power play goal with 2:14 left in the period, and that will negate the rest of the penalty on number 15 Hargrove, or Wilson rather.
So here it goes, comes across from the point to Honert, who was open right at the dot. Nice reception of the pass, wasted no time and put that right into the top corner over the glove of Mr. Weaver. Not much chance for him there.
Nope. So that goal comes with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second period. The Blues need to play a strong final 2 minutes here. Nope. I think we had
Too many dudes on the ice.
I think they dropped the puck before the line change had been completed.
Right.
And they're not supposed to do that.
Right, yeah, that's on them, not on
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
It's not. It can't be too many men if you allowed too many men to be there when you decided to
Yeah,
drop the puck.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, here's a man breaking. This is number 10. Going to get a shot away.
Woo!
Saved by Starr.
We've seen the Blues this season give up goals immediately after scoring them, so let's maybe not do that again. Nienhuis, and I think that was Conrad, but I'm not 100% sure who was at that point.
We'll check Point Street
Yeah.
between periods and give you the information. Or you can check Point Street yourself if you're watching.
Or I'll do it right now.
All right. This is Jones. Sends it into the zone. The Ames Cyclones clear it. And now it's sent out and sent out of the zone. Yes, it gets out of the zone. It comes to number 27, Decker. He's put in hard. Patton gets it. Going to look for a man in front. He's got
It's Honert.
Honert in front. Yep. Now they battle for it behind the net. And the Blues come away with it. Along the boards. And now Ames comes back. Good back check there
Yeah, Max Patton.
by Patton.
Penalty upcoming.
That's going to be
Looks
a high
like it's
stick.
going to be on Ames.
That's going to be a high stick against number 91, Ivory, I believe.
I don't know. It might have been behind the play on Decker over
that-
here, too.
Well, it can't be on Decker because we had the puck and they didn't.
Holding.
No,
I'm sorry. He drew the penalty.
Okay, I see what you mean.
He basically he was taken down behind the play in the offensive zone right in front of Ron Wicks, and that's when the arm went up. I thought everything here with Max was probably okay.
All right.
Max Patton, that is.
All right, so with 1 minute and 18 seconds left in the second period and the Blues leading 2-0, Ames goes to the penalty box one more time. And let's see what the Blues can do. Now that power play unit that just scored is out there again. Quinn. Oh, no, he couldn't quite keep it in, but Scheifele got the penalty.
Yep.
Now here's a pass and a long shot. Oh, bouncing puck on Starr. I'm sure he had flashbacks to last week in Dubuque, but he made the save easily. And now the Blues look to come out with less than a minute to go in the period. Here they come. Comes Ed to Beckwith over the line. Beckwith stops in the corner. Gets it back to Nienhuis. Nienhuis back to Beckwith. Beckwith tries to throw into the middle, but it's knocked down nicely by the defense. Now here's Quinn going to let one go. Puck is loose in front, and they blew that whistle quick. Oh, my goodness.
Isaiah Conrad demonstrably shows that he has it on his stick.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the whistle had blown.
All right, so we've got 38 seconds left in the second period. 1 minute 20 left on the penalty, so if they don't score here, it'll carry over. Now back to Nienhuis. Nienhuis to Honert. Back to Nienhuis. Gets it on the side to Conrad. Conrad's going to fire. Missed the net, comes all the way around, but Honert is there to keep it in. Sends it into the corner. Kept in over on the right point by Nienhuis. Going to walk the line. Send it to Honert. He's going to fire again, and he just missed on the short side. And that one gets out of the zone with 12 seconds left. The Blues just need to be careful here in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, don't turn it over down there.
Yeah, to maintain we give up the puck. Now, unfortunately, and there is the end of the period. And the Blues will carry a manpower advantage over into the third period, but they go to the locker room with a 2-0 lead in this very important game. Great goaltending by both sides so far. Rich, anything else before we send it back?
No, 29 to, I believe, 22, although the rowdy crowd kept me from hearing the exact announcement from Jana. So we'll check on that.
All right. Until we'll be back in about 12 or so minutes, this is Quad City Blues Hockey. All right. Welcome back to the River's Edge in Davenport. 2 periods in the books. 2 goals in the net for the Blues. Nothing so far for the Ames Cyclones. So we'll see if we can keep that going. The Blues, as I recall, have a short advantage.
Yes.
26 seconds or something like that coming back in the when they come back to play here at the start of the third period. The Blues will be back moving from left to right for the third period. And, we've done a pretty good job in all aspects except we've let Wyatt Pink get behind us a couple of times.
Too many times.
And Starr has been there every time to make the stop. But let's not tempt fate. Let's have somebody between number 48 and our goaltender at all times.
Yes, tightening that up would be key as salting away this win. Yeah, 42 seconds. Oh,
42. Well, that's even better.
You were very close. You were just the inverse. All right. Coming back with power play line 1, as we would expect. Quinn back with Honert, Nienhaus, and Conrad.
And we are ready to go with the third period. Puck goes drawn back into the Ames zone. They control it. Isaiah's not able to help it. Here's a man, that's Linder, trying to get to the puck, and he's beaten to it by Nienhaus, but Linder persists, tries to get it to the front of the net. Now the Blues take over. So we've messed up about 20 seconds of that remaining 42, so we're going to have one chance at this to get it into the zone and make something happen. Into the corner it goes, back to Conrad. Conrad into the corner. Now he tries to get to the middle. Now he turns. He's cut off, gets back to Quinn, to Nienhaus, back to Conrad. Conrad's going to get it to Quinn. Quinn's going to fire, has it knocked off his stick. Nienhaus gets a shot away. The defense gets it and knocks it down. We got a man breaking for it out of the penalty box, and a nice job by Starr to come out of the box.
Yeah, good awareness.
Now Nienhaus gets it ahead, and it's right on goal. And Weaver has to make a save, so there's no icing against the Blues. And here's a lead pass through center ice. Comes to Beckwith. He's bumped as he approaches the blue line, and Ames takes over in their own zone. To center ice. This is number 48, Pink. This time he's cut off. Tries to get it to a point man. Kept in. Pink's going to get to it, and he loses it before he can get the shot. Here's a long shot from the point. Off a skate and goes wide, fortunately. And the Blues look to get it out, sent out, and that's going to be an icing. No, it was tipped. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Whalen. Let us know that puck was tipped, so there'll be no icing on it against the Blues. Filion puts it into the corner. Now Blunk sends it in deep. Decker battles with 2 Cyclones back there, and now the puck rolls around. There's a long lead pass, intercepted by Filion, and Filion's shot is gloved easily by Weaver. Nice interception of that pass, though, by Filion, and he got a shot away.
I like Max Patton heading to the net. That I don't think it was in the glove. It was underneath his toe, and Max went for a poke just in case it would come free, but the whistle blew.
All right. Off the draw. Puck remains in the circle. Now it comes to number 26. That's Giles. He's unable to get it out. They battle for it along the ward. This is Kwok going for it. Now to Honert. Honert gets it back to Honert along the wall. Gets it back behind the net. Trying to get it to Kwok, but he couldn't do it. Now here that puck goes all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against the Cyclones with 14:37 left in the game.
All right. Going to have Husky, Kwok, Honert, Peters, and Nienhaus.
Nienhaus hustling to get back. They're 2-on-2 as they enter the zone for Ames. Taken away by number 7, Lucas Peters. The Blues control it ahead to Kwok. Possible 2-on-1. Gets it across just a little bit ahead of Honert. Now a centering pass in front, tipped by Kwok.
Close.
Just left of the post. Now here's another attempt. Oh, now we got a break. This is Pink again. Once again. He's going in, and they score.
Wow.
Pink this time got the puck, and he knew he wasn't going to be able to get a clear lane to the net, so he dropped it right back into the slot where that was number 16, I believe, or 15.
15 Wilson.
15 Wilson, their leading scorer, had a 4x6 to slap it into. And now we've got a 2-1 game, and that's the first goal that Ames has scored in more than 5 periods. That's enough for them.
All right. Line 1.
Now the puck rolls into the Blues zone. Now all right, the Blues look to get that one back, send it into the corner. That's Quinn. Gets it to Conrad. The puck is cleared all the way over to the other side. Beckwith intercepts it. He's bumped along the boards, and the puck comes out. Got a 3-on-2 developed. Now we got man going to the net, to the bench, so it's 2-on-2. Centering pass.
Nice
Good
back
job.
check by Conrad.
Conrad has it off his stick to Quinn. Quinn's going to try and get around. Now he stops. Draws it back. Here's a long shot coming, and it's knocked down by the defense on a shot by Blunk. Be careful there, boys.
Mm-hmm.
In the corner. Conrad tries to center it, but it's knocked down by the Ames defense. Kept in. Gets it to Blunk. Over on the sideboards. Conrad takes his position. Now it's back. Getting a shot away.
Oh.
Popped up in the air and hit the goaltender about chest high. Back to Blunk. Blunk's going to get a shot away. It hits the defenseman. Now we've got another.
Ice.
They're going to try and spring that guy, but that's
Yeah.
going to be another icing as they tried to spring number 25, Weaver, but that was way ahead of him.
I think he was about at the end of a shift, too. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to the bench. He looked pretty gassed.
Puck into the corner. Kept in by number 91, Patton. Man is put down in the corner. I think that was Decker.
Yep.
Now, here they come again. That's Linder, number
Nice
21.
job
Nice
by
stop
Nienhaus.
by Nienhaus. Now the puck gets in behind. That's Pink chasing for it, but Corcoran's going to get to it first. He sends it up the boards, but not out. Now Corcoran comes away with it, starts to come out of the zone. And it's taken away from him as he tries to cross the line. Now we've got Pink over here on the left wing. Nobody between him and now there's a man shot. Oh,
Good block by Peters.
That was Peters. That
Yeah.
for a while
Well
there,
done.
the only thing between Pink and our goaltender was.
Ooh.
Oh, here's a man right in front. Pink once again. This thwarted
Jeez.
by Starr was a linesman. Now here is Decker, 1-on-3 as he enters the zone. He's knocked down. Good solid check.
Yeah, that's fine.
Weaver right in front of us, loses the puck to Honert. Honert over the line, uses a defenseman as a screen, whistles it wide to the left side. Kept in nicely over there by Blunk.
Didn't miss by much. Well,
Now
that's
the
hot
Blues
over
coming
there.
again here in front. Can't get to it. Oh, be careful there, boys. Here is Husky. Husky over the blue line.
Oh, Quacker wide open in the coming down the lane.
Here's Quack in the corner. Tries to get it back to Husky. He does. Now Honert chasing after it. 3 Blues caught up behind the net, so don't get too busy back there. Now here's a long pass to Weaver. He gets it into the zone. Peters has it in his own zone. Gets it out of the zone. There's a lead pass, but the Blues are in the midst of a line change, so it goes harmlessly into the offensive zone where it's picked up by the Ames defense, and here they come. This is number 51. Gets it. Shot, tried to go short side on Starr, couldn't hit the spot. And now here is Beckwith, fanned on the first attempt to get it out of the zone. And now here is Honert. Stops
That's
behind,
Otten.
oh, I'm sorry, Otten behind his own net. Come on, get it out of there, boys. No, can't do it. Now finally the Blues get it out off the boards.
Penalty upcoming. It's going to be to the Blues. I didn't see it. Must have been. It was way behind the play.
Yeah.
Interference.
Waddick calls a penalty on the Blues for interference, and who's going to go? That's
Gonna
number
be Liam
19, Quinn. Liam doesn't draw a lot of penalties, but and I didn't see it because I wasn't looking at Liam.
I was not either.
May
so
well have been a very good call.
an opportunity for a BSN penalty kill. But with 10:16 to go, very important 2 minutes for your Blues. Husky, Kwok, Blunk, and I want to say that's DeYoung over there. It's either DeYoung or Johnny are your 4 killers.
Back to the shot in front. Oh, and Starr kind of leans out and was able to knock it to the corner.
Yeah.
And the Blues sent it all the way down. Good effort there by Kwok to slow him down, but here they come. This is number 9. That's Reed Jones taking it around the net, but Blunk stops him. Now the puck is deflected out of the zone. And here they come again. This is number 26. In front.
Oof.
The man fans on it, and the net is off its peg. So
And
we'll have
there's
stop
going to
it
be a
play.
holding penalty on Johnny Nienhaus.
Oh, for
Whoa. Is it?
Or maybe both,
Maybe both?
or maybe just one.
Maybe just them. Oh, my goodness. Okay, my bad.
26, Oliver Giles heading for the box. He doesn't like it.
I didn't necessarily see a holding penalty there, so I'm not surprised he's unhappy with that, but I'll take it.
I mean, they were in the offensive zone. You don't normally see holding on the offensive player in the zone, but
Yeah, it was interesting.
all right, let's take advantage of this, boys, and restore that 2-goal lead.
Well, 4-on-4 for a minute 25, and then abbreviated advantage 35 seconds.
And that's more open ice for Wyatt Pink.
And Isaiah Conrad and Blue
And Isaiah
Beckwith.
Conrad, that's right. Back to the point to Nienhaus. Nienhaus,
Ooh,
be careful,
boy.
Johnny. Now the puck is crossed the line for the Blues into the zone and sent around to the near side boards. This is Nienhaus chasing in after it. Kept in by Conrad. Conrad gets it to Nienhaus. He holds the puck along the half wall on the near side. Now he's going to get into position. Fire one. Save. No rebound as Weaver makes another nice save.
Yep. Blue takes a poke in there and draws the ire of the defenseman from Ames, as you would expect.
All right, let's reset the situation. 56 seconds left on the Blues penalty, 1:32 left on the Cyclones penalty, which means little clock math here. We'll have 36 seconds of power play if we get that far with nothing happening.
Husky, Kwok, DeYoung, and Blunk.
Here's Pink.
Nice job by DeYoung.
Now Linder into the corner, puts a hit on DeYoung, and the puck comes out of the zone as we play 4-on-4. Sent back into the Blues zone. Wyatt Pink is the only dark shirt in the zone right now as the Blues look to set up on this 4-on-4. Intercepted, good stick by Pink. Now it gets into the Ames zone and then back to center ice where Chase DeYoung tracks it down. I was going to say chases it down, but that would be
Yes.
that would be too much chase. Now the puck is just outside the line, taken
Quacker.
off by Kwok. Kwok's going to get a shot away right on goal. Good save by Weaver. Leaves a little bit of a rebound, but his man is there to pick it up. 7 seconds left on the 4-on-4. And the Blues are going to rag the puck
And the
until
power
they get.
play.
Now here they come. Ponert can't handle it, and the Blues are going to have to go back. They've got 29 seconds. And into the zone comes Beckwith.
Beckwith?
Beckwith's going to get in. No, good sweep of the puck away by the Ames defenseman. Now kept in. No, just for a
Briefly.
second. Now Conrad sends it to Nienhaus. Nienhaus over the line. Sends it back to Beckwith. Beckwith sends it across. Be careful, boys.
Oh, man. Don't love those.
And the Blues better hurry back because we got a one-on-one developing. This is Jones. Gets around one. Unable to get to the middle, though. He knocked it off his stick just far enough.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey.
All right. Now the puck comes in, and Starr makes a save and holds on. And that'll give the Blues a chance to get a regular 5-man rotation out there. With 7:27 left in the game, they still lead it by a score of 2-1.
Decker, Filion, and Patton.
Oh, kept in just
that
barely.
came out.
No.
I was going to say, okay.
Who called that?
Waddick, who was he was hidden right here
Okay.
against the glass.
Seemed a little slow in calling that, but I'm glad he did. And that took 6 whole seconds off the clock. Here's a pass ahead, trying to find number 8, Filion. Can't do it. Blues maintain possession temporarily. Now here comes Ames. 3-on-3 as they enter the zone. Here's a pass across in front.
Nice job by Peters to get a skate in there and deflect that pass.
Lucas Peters did a nice job there. Unable to get it out. And this is Filion going to get a stick on it and put it out of the zone. Oh, but it comes back in. And since the Blues put it in, there's no offside.
Correct. Good jolt by Filion.
Now Decker gets it behind his net. Corcoran bumped along the boards as he tries to bring it out. There's a long shot. Good work by Peters to get it out of the zone. Ahead to number 27, Decker.
Oof.
Decker's put in. He's all by himself as the Blues are in the middle of a line change.
Some good work, though.
Intercepted by number 92, Honert. Oh, he tries to get it in front, and it's taken off in there. And we've got a 2-on-3 entering the zone. Man's going to get around, going to get a shot away. Saved by Starr. And we've got another penalty coming up against the Blues, I'm sure.
It's going to be a roughing against Blunk.
I was watching the puck, and I saw the guy go into the boards, so I wasn't surprised.
I mean, yeah. And, I don't know. I'm going to swallow that. I'm going to hold on that one.
Yeah. All right. 6:13 left. Ames has a chance here to tie it up with a power play goal. Let's see what they can get done. Nienhuis. I think that's DeYoung.
DeYoung, Beckwith, and Conrad, yeah.
Conrad, okay. That's a pretty good unit.
Oh, yeah. I like that. But an opportunity for a BSN penalty kill. And if the last one was important with, I don't know, about 11 minutes to go, this one is vital with 6:13.
Another in a long line of nail biters with this Blues varsity
Seriously.
team. The 2 last week in Dubuque were both decided in overtime. Now the puck comes to nobody. Puck right in front. It's going to come to Conrad. Conrad gets it out. And this is Beckwith. Beckwith, first man to the puck. Now he sends it behind the net. And who's going to get to it first? That's number 24, DeYoung. He pokes it back into the corner and forces Ames to start from 200 feet away. There's a long lead pass to Pink. Pink's got it. Going to walk in. Now he's going to wait for some help. And he waits too long, and the Blues are able to clear it out as number 13, Beckwith, goes down to chase it with number 9, Ree Jones of Ames. Here come the Cyclones. Man picks it off the board. This is Linder, number 21. Tries to get it into the corner. Now he gets it. Here's Pink trying to get it in front. The puck's loose. Oh, and it hit the goalpost.
Wow.
And it's going to get out of the zone. Thank you, goalpost, as Starr just tapped both posts with his stick. That was a nice play by Ames that they weren't rewarded. Now here's a man walking in, save, deflection, another pad save by Starr. Now behind the net they have it. Pink's right in front, and the Blues, that's number 21 Beckwith, Nienhuis.
Yep.
And out of the zone it comes.
Ooh, Husky.
This is Husky, one man to beat. Going to get a shot away, a headhunter.
And he got dumped, and they're going to get
we're going to have a penalty
going that way.
Yeah. That was unnecessary because the shot had already gone over the net, but apparently the winger coming back was, so intent on stopping Husky that he took a penalty where he didn't really have to.
Yeah, number 16. He doesn't like it.
That's his second penalty. That's Charles Hargrove.
Yep.
The Blues have 30 seconds left in theirs, so we'll play 4-on-4 for 30. Then the Blues will go to the power play.
A little bit of discussion. A little more discussion.
Oh, what are they calling here?
Pick up a misconduct for yapping, perhaps. That'd be my bet.
Now,
I didn't see a motion.
Just a 10-minute misconduct?
Yeah.
So that's not a
I
game
would've-
misconduct.
No. I
So
wouldn't.
he'll be back
I can't.
tomorrow.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. I didn't really see any animation there. Close the door. That door's wide open down
Yeah,
here.
somebody better close that door. Okay, there they go. One of the JV players for Ames is going to close that door, and I appreciate it, young man. Thank you. It's a safety issue for both teams.
Apparently, the Ames coaches are not thrilled with that call, but
Somebody's
I
got to
would-
go serve the penalty.
I wouldn't expect them to be.
Well, no.
Yeah. Our homerism goes only so far.
Our homerism knows some bounds.
And still conversation. We got to get somebody over there to serve the
There
2-minute
we go.
penalty, and somebody's finally moving over.
So yeah, it's hard. It's always hard to know with those misconducts because obviously we can't hear what's being said.
Dylan Keller, number 32, is going to serve the minor.
Husky at
And,
the dot.
and 16, Hargrove has already been excused for the rest of the afternoon. Off the draw, 4-on-4. Cross center ice. Scheifele sends it in. Be careful back there, Star. He puts it to the corner. Puck is loose behind the goal. He didn't get it all the way to the corner. Down to 15 seconds before the Blues get a man advantage. Here is DeYoung. DeYoung is stopped. Oh, be careful, boys. 2 seconds. There's a long shot. No, it's man going to get a shot away. Centering pass. Nice work there by number
Honert.
92, Honert. It comes to, return to Honert. And now the Blues have an advantage for 1:20. Oh, man.
We've
Well,
seen bad things happen there.
The dreaded too many men on the ice penalty was rearing its ugly head there for a second, but fortunately nobody on the Blues bench or nobody that was coming on or off touched the puck. Here's Nienhuis, 21 over the line, sends one across to the far side looking for Beckwith. Beckwith unable to keep it in. Now we've got a break. Fortunately, we got 2 Blues back, and they take control of the puck in their own zone. Here's a long pass for Nienhuis, off his stick. Now he gets it in deep, and it's kept in by Honert to Beckwith. Beckwith into the corner. Beckwith behind the net. Going to go all the way around the side to number 97, Conrad. Here's a man coming right down the slot. Can't get it to him. A good block by the defense. Now into the corner. Back to Nienhuis. Nienhuis able to keep it in. Nope, he didn't keep it in. And that's a good call. He was out by about 4 or 5 inches.
Yeah, it was.
So we've got 14 seconds left on the Cyclones penalty. 2:56 left in the game, and the Blues up by 1.
Decker, Kwok, Filion, Blunk, and DeYoung are your 5?
I'm going to guess the bench is going to get pretty short from here on.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Blunk behind. Tries to get it. Now the Blues come back into the zone. This is Filion. Filion with a shot. Right on goal. Again, using that
5 on
defenseman
5.
as a screen. Teams are back at full and equal strength with 2:30. Now we've got what?
It popped up over into the into the netting.
Okay.
The players were playing like the puck was in their skates. Neither one of them noticed that it had popped
That's why
up
they couldn't,
into the netting.
That's why they couldn't dig it free from their skates.
Correct. They
It was
couldn't dig it
8
free
feet above them.
Nobody was yelling feet for the 2, 3, 4 seconds.
All right, looks like Ames has called a timeout probably to discuss when they're going to pull Mr. Weaver out, and he has played this has been a goaltender's game.
All right, hey, we're on the Delve for 12. Well, look at that, 1189. I love the 89. So Delvin for 12, trying to get to 1,200 subs. We're only 11 away. It could be you. Hit that subscribe button. Wait. Tino says
There it is.
1190. 10 more to go. It doesn't cost a dime, and you'll never miss another BSN broadcast again. Hit that subscribe button.
No matter how hard you try, you'll never miss another one.
I mean, you won't miss it. You can turn it off, but it doesn't mean you won't miss it.
You know, we have a really good crowd tonight.
Yeah.
They've been noisy, they've been boisterous, but they've been respectful, and they've been a lot of them.
Yeah, I love it when we get a good turnout. There's a lot of alumni players here tonight that I've seen saying hi to some people for some past years and years even before I was around. I saw Cosmo Kramer here and several others. Riley Sturt's down there.
Is he?
He said when I called him the Iron Man earlier in the season, he was watching that game. He gave me some my props on it. I don't even hardly remember. Okay.
All right. Kept in the zone by the Blues. Now here's one lofted up in the air by Peters. Now the Blues get it in, but not too deep as Quinn didn't get a whole lot. And now Quinn regains it. Centers it. Shot in front. Saved by what's his name again? Weaver. Started to call him Washington.
Weaver and Beckwith once again poking at it like the pest that he is, and I appreciate that about him.
2 minutes, 20 seconds left.
All right. Husky, Kwok, Honert, Meanhouse, and Peters are your five now.
Now, here they come. Blues once again send it in, goes into the corner. Now behind the net. Ames looks to, they can't pull their goaltender when they have the puck in their own zone, obviously. So the Blues are just going to try and do a nice job. Oh, man's going to get right in, and instead the Blues get it out of the zone. Tried to split the defense and couldn't do it. This is Giles, number 26. Nope, don't pick anything up. Now that puck gets away. Scheifele going after it. He's met over there in the corner. Puck is loose. Back to the point. Here's Giles going to get a shot away.
In and out of the glove.
Star's able to get a glove on it, but not hold it. Down to a minute and a half of the game, and the puck not out. Now the Blues are going to get it out. I was going to say, they have an empty net yet? No, they don't. This is number 13, Beckwith, into the corner. Looks to send it. Now here's a pass over on the left wing, or the right wing rather. That's 91, Flory. He's knocked off the puck by DeYoung. Now a man, Hargrove gets it. Man tries to get it in the slot. Long shot.
Empty net now.
Okay.
1 minute to go.
Jones plays it over on the far side. The Blues make a change, and now we got an offside play.
No way.
No.
My goodness, that's terrible.
That's just that's just wrong. Oh my God.
Honert hopped his butt onto the dasher board before Quinn touched that puck for sure. Because I was watching super carefully because it was close.
So was I.
The puck was right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're talking about it. They're talking about it. I don't know. I don't think he's going to give it up though.
Hold. Yes, no, maybe so.
Well, he's talking to our coach, which isn't a good sign, because he made the call. Well, if he was going to change, well, now we got officials over on the other side.
Talking to everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe we're going to get overruled here. I could only hope. Okay. Okay. I think we're going to go 5-on-5 here. Maybe not. I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4. We still got 5, and no one's getting sent off. So we do get a break, but only because they're overturning what would have been a horrendous call at a terrible point of the game.
Well, and also we were going the other way with the puck in an empty cage.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be a defensive zone draw? That seems not okay.
Now
it's coming outside the zone.
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Well, they botched that one good, didn't they?
You know what? People make mistakes, and that's okay. Timeout to the Blues. Ron Wicks made that call. We understand mistakes can be made. He was, I'm going to say, man enough to huddle up in a dazzle and get it figured out. And then everybody else said, you know what? No, we don't think that's correct. So as much as I would have liked to see that end up in the yawning cage over to our right.
You don't have to be 100% on the bench. You just have to have both skates off the ice.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Well, Maybe
Oh,
Ron
there
wanted-
it is. There it is. Hit me with that graphic. Yes, a grouping of 3 or more zebras, and we got 4 of them, is a dazzle. Oh, we had them just in time, sniping that dazzle.
We're still talking about it.
Well, I mean, it's done now.
Yeah. Well, if you're watching this game, you can see the clock as well as I can, but just to reiterate, if you're watching on a phone and can't read the numbers, we've got
Exactly.
51.6 seconds left. The Blues lead it by 1.
The Blues in a nail biter. Tell me if you heard this before.
Oh, my God. You know, I
Seriously.
made mention of this on my Facebook page write-up for the website. We've played 19 games. 10 of them have been decided by 1 goal.
Holy shnikes.
And we're 7-3 in those games. Ames has played a lot of 1-goal games, too, but they're 3-4. They played 7.
Yeah. Well, we've got Conrad, Quinn, Beckwith, Nienhaus, and Peters.
There's a long shot, kind of a half-hearted attempt at the empty net.
Sure.
Now it's put into the zone. They've got a man breaking in from the left side. Fortunately, the Blues are alert to it, and it goes over to the near side boards. The Blues are going to get to it and send it out,
But
and it's
not
not
an
going to go
icing.
far enough. Linder's going to pick it up. Oh, he almost deflects
gave
it
it to
toward his
Beckwith.
own goal, which is empty. Now the Blues are a man down as one of their players falls behind the net.
Yeah, that was Beckwith.
Now we got
Far
a man
side.
breaking. Shot in front, deflected, and gotten out of there, at least to the far boards. 15 seconds left, but not out. Blues are huddled over there trying to get it out of there.
Oh,
and they do!
pull Beckwith!
Beckwith gets the puck out of there. There's less than 7 seconds left. Beckwith is pulled down, no call. Puck is still outside the zone.
Yes,
And
a
the Blues are going to win
on senior
another
night.
one-goal game on senior night. Blues 2, the Cyclones 1.
Woo!
And I got a pretty good idea who they won that game for.
I think that's remarkable. Way to go, Blues. The seniors all played great on senior nights. Oh, Beckwith getting the gate.
Beckwith. Oh, did he?
It looks like it. I don't
Okay.
know. He didn't get to go through the
All right.
handshake line. Anyway,
Now, we'll be back tomorrow morning. Now, Ames, for their part of this, has only scored 1 goal in their last 3 games in the last 24 hours.
ouch.
So, anyway, we will be back at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, or is it 9:30? 9:30?
Oh my goodness, 9 or 9:30. The game tomorrow. You guys are gonna have to check.
Yeah.
9:30, I believe.
All right.
9:30.
All right. Until tomorrow morning, for Dean Patton and Rich Plunk, this is Greg Corcoran. Have a pleasant good evening, and this is Quad City Blues Hockey.
Woo.